Hello everybody, a very good afternoon to one and all. My dear students, please do join me very quickly in this very short yet informative session. My dear students, Ssc Cgl notification which was scheduled to be released on 10th of September was finally released on 17th of September. But when it was released on 17th of September at 9 p.m. night 9 p.m. it was an end of an era where maths and English dominated the Ssc Cgl exam, because in the tier 2, which was one of the most important ones, earlier tier 1 was also included in merit, tier 2 was also included, obviously tier 2 was the main, and in tier 2 there were only two subjects, English and quant. So the ones who are comfortable in English and quant, or the ones who are too much expertise, or who gained too much expertise in English and quant, they were always getting an upper edge. But that was an end of an era, because now lot of changes are seen in the Ssc Cgl examination. So first of all, what happened, that in Ssc Cgl, first of all, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 all were included in merit to prepare the final merit. But now everything becomes qualifying. Tier 1 becomes qualifying, you just have to qualify it. The only merit making thing that will include is tier 2. Only tier 2 will decide your merit, and in tier 2 now that day is no more, where only maths and English will be there. Now it contains reasoning and maths equally. It contains GA also equally. It even contains computer, and it contains English predominantly. But now apart from maths and English, reasoning, GA, computer, all are there, my dear students. So this is the point which you have to keep in mind. So today I am here to discuss you the basic details of this. My dear students, see, first of all, have a look at this. The Staff Selection Commission, yesterday also it has released a short notification, according to which it has said that the last date to apply for the vacancy is 8th of October. But if everybody starts applying on the same day, there is too much load on the server. So there is failure in payment of fees or failure in form submission. So SSC has advised the candidates to please kindly apply for the vacancy much before the end date. So start applying today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, but be as quick as possible. Now, my dear students, for women candidates, SSC always says this, and I always salute SSC for this. It says government strives to have a workforce which reflects gender balance, and women candidates are encouraged to apply. Yes, please do apply, everybody, irrespective of the gender, religion, caste, anything, guys, please apply. Now, my dear students, have a look at this. Tier 1 examination. So tier 1 examination, this structure of examination was earlier also there. There were 4 sections. It is right now also. Each question carried 25 questions, and each question had 2 marks. So 25 questions, 50 marks, 25 questions, 50 marks. So total 100 questions, 200 marks. And time allotted was composite. 1 hour. So time allotted was composite 1 hour. So you are free to decide everything, that how much time you want to allot to which section, and which section you want to do first, which section you want to do later. You are free. You are free this time also. This is the composite time of 60 minutes. You choose which section to do first, which section to do later. You choose how much time to allot in which particular section. But now here is the catch. Earlier it was included in preparing the merit, but now it's only and only qualifying in nature. That means straight away its marks will not be included in the final merit. It's just qualifying in nature. This will, if you qualify this, you will get a chance to attempt the tier 2 exam, which is the one which only has the merit, okay, which will be included in the merit alone. This is only qualifying. So this is the biggest change. Now, my dear students, have a look at this. There will be negative marking of 1/4. So if each question carries 2 marks, if each of the question carries 2 marks, 1/4 of that will be how much? 0.5 marks. 0.5, so that will be deducted. All right. Now, what is the syllabus? Because this is the agenda of session. How to prepare reasoning. How to prepare reasoning. My dear students, the syllabus for my subject is unchanged. What was earlier, the same is this time also. If I am talking about my subject, reasoning, I am not talking about computer or maths or GA, whatever. I am only talking about reasoning. See what it says. It says indicative syllabus. Now, number one, what does indicative syllabus means? Indicative means it is not exhaustive. Means the questions may be asked from this. But if I say that will it be only limited to these? It says no. It is not exhaustive. It is not exhaustive. It is only indicative. And what it contains? It would include questions of both verbal and non-verbal. It was earlier also there. This component may include questions of analogies, similarities, differences, space visualization, okay, the figure series, then spatial orientation, problem solving analysis, judgment, decision, okay, then observation, all the kind of things, coding, decoding, statement conclusion, then my dear students, semantic analogy, semantic classification, that verbal thing, okay, that verbal thing basically over here, then numerical operations, then symbolic operations, coding, decoding, paper cutting and folding, mirror image, water image, okay, then coloring and cutting of cubes, okay, dice, diagrammatic missing term, matrix, embedded figures, critical reasoning, figure reasoning, Venn diagrams, everything which was earlier, the same is there till now. There is no change at all. No change at all. The only thing is that now it has only become qualifying in nature, because entire tier 1, irrespective of whether it is maths, reasoning, English or GA, is now qualifying. It will only enable you to enter the tier 2. Okay. And now, what is tier 2 exam pattern? Have a look at this. The highlight, the thing which created a history, the thing that will be remembered for long. My dear students, have a look at this. Paper 2. Now, if I talk about paper 2, my dear students, what it contains? The tier 2 has 3 papers. Tier 2 has 3 papers. Primarily, since I am concerned about my subject reasoning, I will be limiting myself to paper 1. Paper 1 has sessions. Session 1, session 2. Paper 1 has, see, tier 2, within tier 2, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. And now paper 1 has got session 1 and session 2. Each of the sessions has got sections. So here session 1 has got section 1. Section 1 has 2 modules, mathematical abilities and reasoning and general intelligence. Mathematical abilities and reasoning and general intelligence. So that is the point. That is the point. Okay, everybody. So 1 and 2, 30 questions. 30 questions. Each question carries 3 marks. So 60 marks. Okay, 30 questions. 60 questions into 3. Into 3 means 180 marks. So equal 90 marks over here, 90 marks over here. 1 hour for each section. So this will give you 1 hour. So 1 hour means 60 minutes. You are free to choose this first or this first and how much time on whichever. Then after that you will be coming to section 2, which again carries, it's 1 hour per section. It's 1 hour per section. And now if it is 1 hour per section, my dear students, if it is 1 hour per section, okay, then what will be done over here? 1 hour per section. It again contains 2 modules, module 1, module 2, module 1, module 2. Module 2 has English language and comprehension, which carries significant 45 marks. So English has become all the more important in terms of marks if compared to maths or even reasoning or even GE or computer. Now it contains 45 questions. General awareness contains 25 questions, total 70, and each question carries 3 marks. So 210 marks. Now if I talk about section 3, section 3 has got 15 minutes for each module. Section 3 has got 15 minutes for each module. So therefore 15 minutes for this and 1 hour for this. So that will be, that was 2 hours and 15 minutes. And now this will be only 20 into 3 marks, 60 marks. But now here what will be negative marking? Here what will be negative marking? So the negative marking over here will be 1 mark. So here it is categorically mentioned. Here it is categorically mentioned that there will be negative marking of 1 mark for each wrong answers in section 1, section 2 and module 1 of section 3. In section 1, section 2 and module 1 of section 3, there will be negative marking of 1 mark. That is 1 by third. That is 1 by third. Second, my dear students, merit list will be prepared on the basis of your overall performance in tier 2 only. Okay, so merit list will be prepared on the basis of overall performance of candidates in tier 2 examination only. All right, everybody, that is it. So that is what I said, the end of an era, the change of a scenario. Okay, and henceforth, due to these things, now if Ssc Cgl will ever be discussed, it will be discussed as the era of pre-2022 and then post-2022. Please remember this. My dear students, now if I talk about the tier 2 reasoning syllabus, if I discuss about the tier 2 reasoning syllabus, then what is to be done? Tier 2 reasoning syllabus, my dear students. Tier 2 reasoning syllabus, the number of topics are reduced in comparison to tier 1. The number of topics are reduced in comparison to tier 1, but still it remains same, because again it says that reasoning and general intelligence, and I will again say it says questions of both verbal and non-verbal type. It was earlier also, it is now also. Then these will include questions on semantic analogy, symbolic operations, symbolic number analogy, trends, figure analogy, space orientation, semantic classification, Venn diagrams, symbol or number classification, drawing inferences, figure classification, punched hole or paper cutting and folding, basically semantic series, figural pattern, folding, completion, number series, embedded figures, figure series, critical thinking, problem solving, emotional intelligence, word building, social intelligence, coding, decoding, numerical operations, and other subtopics, if any. Other subtopics, if any. Within coding, decoding, there are various types of coding. Within direction and blood relation, there are various kind of problems. So that is subtopic. Okay. So now, my dear students, again I will say this is only indicative and not exhaustive. Means the questions may be asked from this topic. But now if you ask, will it be only asked from this topic? Will nothing come other than this? Then I will say it might come, because it is only indicative and not exhaustive. It is only indicative and not exhaustive. Getting it, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear students? Okay. Now, so therefore, my dear students, now what information which I have brought to you is, if you want to prepare Ssc Cgl examination, if you want to become an officer in that exam, my dear students, have a look at this. Now or never. 20,000 vacancies approx. Never in the history so much vacancies have come, and now it's very less likely that it will come again. Yes. So if not now, never. Please remember. And now to enable you to crack the examination, we will help you to do the smart work. So in the paid batch, the name is Officer Batch, we are going to teach you for both prelim exam and main examination. We will provide you live classes, PDF notes, structured study plan, practice sessions and test series. We will provide you all of them. And now, my dear students, you are going to get an offer of rupees 65 of 65%. You are going to get an offer of 65%. And now 65% off will ensure, okay, and now to get that 65% off, use the code CGL65. To get that 65% off, use the code CGL65. And now a course which is available for rupees 4,000 in general for all, after application of this coupon code CGL65, you will get at rupees 1399, or basically it should be 1400. Okay, so my dear students, please come and enroll in this batch. In this batch, we will assign you a mentor. A mentor is the one who not only teaches you, who guides you, who prepares timetable for you, who observes your growth pattern, whether you are performing or whether you are not performing, and also wants you and requests you to come on track. Yes, my dear students, please understand that this is an investment in your future. Reasoning is very easy subject. So prima facie you might think that okay, it's very easy, but to score 100%, you must join our paid batch. And therefore, See you in the paid batch, guys. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much.